On this segment of one of my 9 lives/playlists, this will be called a light bulb moment. Yes, that's a boom shakalaka? Yes, a boom shakalaka. Well, hello there. Thank you for tuning in. Today, I'm going to talk about this book that came across my path about a week or so ago when I was at the luxurious Walmart. And it's funny because it's like all of us are on our own journey in this life, and the universe brings us messages all the time. God brings us messages all the time through whatever our processes are going. And I think sometimes that what hits us the hardest is when something can put into language what we're unable to express ourselves. And I believe as artists, it is our job to bring the lens of expression to the world. And it's so nice when I am still stopped in my steps with things that inspire me and put language to what I feel. So it's called The Sun and Her Flowers. It's a book by Rupi Kaur. I'll put the link in the bottom of this video. And it's broken up into 5 chapters. It's called, the chapters are wilting, falling, rooting, rising, and blooming. And I'm gonna read from Rising today. And this was the poem that really gave language to what I've been feeling lately. And I think that a lot of us are feeling about this year so far, at least. Or maybe last year, coming into this year, for me at least. So it goes, "It has been one of the greatest and most difficult years of my life. I have learned that everything is temporary. Moments, feelings, people, flowers. I learned that love is about giving everything and letting it hurt. I learned vulnerability is always the right choice because it is easy to be cold in a world that makes it so very difficult to remain soft. I learned all things come in twos, life and death, pain and joy, salt and sugar, me and you. It is the balance of the universe, and it has been the year of hurting so bad, but living so good. Making friends out of strangers, making strangers out of friends. Learning that mint chocolate chip ice cream will fix just about anything. And for the pains that it can't, there will always be my mother's arms. We must learn to focus on warm energy, always. Soak our limbs in it, and become better lovers to the world. For if we can't learn to be kind to each other, how will we ever learn to be kind to the most desperate parts of ourselves?" Wow. I'm still in the journey of learning to be kind to others, I think, because we've all got a story and we all have a guiding light that we're driven towards, and there's not a person that doesn't want to be accepted and loved. And I think that what people do for each other without realizing it is that they reflect the parts in one another that they are working on within themselves, and that's a very emotional process. And without accountability and without set structures, without the tools in our lives to facilitate that great lesson that we're all here to learn how to be better lovers to the world, we have to know our own value. And sometimes knowing our own value is hitting up against a wall and saying, hey, this has been an awesome opportunity, this has been an awesome experience, but it's time for me to come back into something more spiritually focused and more self-centralized, because inside of you is the answer to the truth that you're searching for. We think that we live in a world that everything comes from all around us, and we are connected to a world that is all around us. But the deeper truth comes from inside of ourselves. And it's taken me a long time in my life to actualize that and realize that we are actors in this play of life, and the stage is changing, and the set is changing, and the cast is changing, but the play is the same. So I definitely would love for you to check this book out. It's called The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur. And just to keep on remembering that life is beautiful, and that, you know, the universe and God sees all of the parts of your life that are everywhere right now, that are all around you, and knows how to bring all of those things into connection. And it's like, I make the picture right now of my life being in like a funnel. Like there's this funnel that all of these experiences are being put into, so that they can come into this center of me. And I don't have to understand the process of the funnel. I don't even have to understand the damn funnel itself. I just have to trust that something bigger than myself is at work. If I just have to learn to let go and get out of the me versus you, and just come back to that place of love, and come back to that place of truth, come back to that part inside of you that knows that you are a child of this universe, and that you deserve and you belong here, that you deserve to be here, and that you belong here. So rise like the sun and her flowers. This is Jan Sam, thanking you for coming into my world here to share this moment. I'll talk to you later. This is Jan Sam, signing out.